I'm an American soldier. I'm a warrior and a member of a team. I serve a country that does not value my voice, simply closed captions me to fit whatever narrative they deem patriotic. America, be so star-spangled, awesome it sees people wearing skin like mine as crimes in progress. If you never put on a fucking uniform, don't tell me what I'm fighting for. I learned early the ideal of mission first, people always, and soon after the reality of mission first, mission always. You don't know pain, so you know the remorse of survival. Soldiers hide shrapnel of battlefields we never leave under our uniforms, and in our memories, Uncle Sam might molest you, but he pays for college. Hayes! Dysfunction is not to be spoken of outside of this family, this uniform, this family, this formation, this family. What's left in this foxhole stays in this foxhole like arms, legs, sanity. I will never leave a fallen comrade. I will never accept defeat. I will never quit. I took this oath without reservation or purpose of evasion. Being a soldier means convincing yourself it's all for a worthy cause. Being a soldier means being caught between politics and Wall Street. The military are America's middle children, the forgotten GIs whose broken bodies and tombstones are receipts for this American way of life. We were manufactured to destroy the enemy at close combat, so when we begin to rust, you will discard us. So we over-lubricate ourselves with whiskey and wine to maintain proper functioning. The military are America's middle children. You know that? It feels horrible. We can't worry about the war games being played on the home front while playing politics in foreign sandboxes. Having home in your sights will only get you boxed in to a 21-gun salute. Detail! Attention! Hey, hero! Tuck your teeth back into your fucking head! Ain't no smiling at attention. Basic training was the funniest place. I was never allowed to laugh. I heard so many jokes, like 40 veterans walk into a hospital. They die while waiting for treatment. What does America call the veterans it loves so much? Homeless. What do you call a soldier with no legs? Medically discharged. What do you call a soldier whose wife cheats on him while he's in a combat zone? A suicide risk. What do you call a convoy caught in an ambush with no help coming? A funeral procession. Did you hear the one about the soldier who died before he ever got to meet his newborn? Why aren't you laughing? Haven't you learned to adapt and overcome yet? Isn't it funny how everyone is thankful for your service until you ask them to make a sacrifice?
To understand a military veteran, you must know. We left our home as teenagers or in our early 20s for an unknown adventure. We loved our country enough to defend it and protect it with our own lives. We said goodbye to friends and family and everything we knew. We learned the basics, and then we scattered in the wind to the far corners of the earth. We found new friends and family. We became brothers and sisters, regardless of color, race, or creed. We had plenty of good times and plenty of bad times. We didn't get enough sleep. We smoked and drank too much. We picked up both good and bad habits. We worked hard and played harder. We didn't earn a great wage. We experienced the happiness of mail call and the sadness of missing important events. We didn't know when, or even if, we were ever going to see home again. We grew up fast, and yet somehow we never grew up at all. We fought for our freedom, as well as the freedom of others. Some of us saw actual combat, and some of us didn't. Some of us saw the world, and some of us didn't. Some of us dealt with physical warfare. Most of us deal with psychological warfare. We have seen and experienced and dealt with things that we can't fully describe or explain, as not all of our sacrifices were physical. We participated in time-honored ceremonies and rituals with each other, strengthening our bonds and camaraderie. We counted on each other to get our job done, and sometimes to survive it at all. We have dealt with victory and tragedy. We have celebrated and mourned. We lost a few along the way. When our adventure was over, some of us went back home. Some of us started somewhere new, and some of us never came back home at all. We have told amazing and hilarious stories of our exploits and adventures. We share an unspoken bond with each other that most people don't experience and few will understand. We speak highly of our own branch of service and poke fun at the other branches. We know, however, that if needed, we will be there for our brothers and sisters and stand together as one in a heartbeat. Being a veteran is something that had to be earned, and it can never be taken away. It has no monetary value, but at the same time, it is a priceless gift. People see a veteran and they thank them for their service. When we see each other, we give that little upwards head nod or a slight smile, knowing that we have shared and experienced things that most people have not. So from myself to the rest of the veterans out there, I commend and thank you for all that you have done and sacrificed for your country. Try to remember the good times and make peace with the bad times. Share your stories, but most importantly, stand tall and proud, for you have earned the right to be called a veteran.
It gives me strength.